What's up, guys? So today I want to go over 3 of my best drills for developing power in your strikes when you're brand new to martial arts. Okay, these drills can be done on a heavy bag or without a heavy bag, although I recommend if you're new to martial arts, get a heavy bag as soon as you can. It makes training a lot more fun, and you can do the drills without a heavy bag, but it's hard to know if you're actually getting better without being able to actually hit something solid like that. So I recommend get a heavy bag, but if you don't have one yet, don't worry, you can still do these drills. Now, when somebody starts working with me brand new, there are 3 strikes that I want to really develop their power in. And that is their cross, which is their rear hand straight punch, their hook, which is their front hand hooking punch, and their rear leg round kick. Your jab, your lead leg teep, and your lead leg round kick, those are the delivery vehicles. And your cross, your hook, and your rear leg round kick, that's the dynamite that you're going to deliver and explode on this guy's face. So there we go. And if you are brand new, those are the 6 strikes I would recommend starting with, really trying to get down. So the first drill, when I throw my cross, the power doesn't come from my arm, it comes from my hip. There's an interview that Bruce Lee did where they asked him, like, what's the difference between the way that karate people punch and the way that you punch? And Bruce Lee said, most places punch with their arm like it's an iron bar. I punch like it's an iron ball at the end of a chain. I don't use my arm muscles to push into the target. Instead, my arm is actually very relaxed and I'm swinging my hip and throwing. It's almost like I relax my arm out, like it unfurls out my hip. So I turn and my hand comes out. If I'm too, what we call bladed, if my feet are too much on the line, when I punch, I'm gonna get twisted up, I'm gonna be off balance. So I need to open my feet so I have room to move without losing my balance. So that's why I like to use this. I like to make sure that my guys have a little bit of space on both sides of their feet. Okay, when I punch, watch what I do with my back foot. I'm going to twist. Okay, my boxing coach used to always say, squish the bug, squish the bug. So that's what I'm doing. I'm squishing the bug right there. 1, 2, and my arm just relaxes out. 1, 2, just like that. 1, 2. I want you to find a line on the floor. I'm using this bright orange belt just so you guys can see it very easily. I'm just going to use that to make sure that I'm not letting my feet get too narrow. I also don't want to do the opposite and end up too squared up either. I want to find the spot where my stance feels the most comfortable. I can move my feet without losing my balance. Then just go step, 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 and see where your stance ends up. People get doing this and they're not paying attention and they start bringing their back foot all the way up, or they start getting into more of this bladed position. So now, when you feel like you've got that, the next piece to add to this drill is we're just going to extend our hand. We extend our front hand with our front leg. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Then we're just going to coordinate both hands. We're going to go 1, 2. So now my front hand goes with my front leg, my back hand goes with my back leg. Then, this is where the step stomp comes in. I'm going to step, and then this back foot's gonna come up, and it's almost like I'm kicking my butt. I kind of joke like, you know how, like in romance movies when the girl kisses and she has her leg like this. That's what I want you to do. So I'm here, I'm gonna go step, pick my foot up, stomp. I'm gonna do this from the side for a little bit. Step, stomp, step, stomp, step, stomp. So I kick my own butt, all right? Okay, so it's gonna look like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. And I'm really stomping the ground. And when I stomp the ground, when I finish, I'm in what we call a pigeon-toed stance. This foot, my thumb toe is pointed at my heel. Okay, so here. So it's 1, 2. If you're having a hard time with this, it might be that you're like a little too narrow with your feet. Okay, so 1, 2. Notice I'm also sitting down. I've got to brace for that impact. If you're pushing a car, you don't go up to it and go like this. You get underneath it. When I punch, I need to sit down on that punch. If I'm too high up here, when I hit something, it's going to knock me back. I'm going to end up absorbing some of the power that I'd like to put into my target. So this is drill number 1. Step, stomp. Step, stomp. Step, stomp. I'm going to turn around and we can go this way. You can see my feet. Step, stomp. Step, stomp. Step, stomp. Step, stomp. Cool. So now you know what I mean whenever I say step, stomp. All right, so with drill number 2, what we're going to do is play with how to throw the hook punch now. If you've ever heard of the Bruce Lee 1-inch punch, okay, a lot of people think, oh, that was some magical technique Bruce Lee had where he'd put his hand on a person, and bam, and they go flying. The way my instructor taught it was that Bruce Lee was just trying to show that if you know how to put your hip into a shot, that you can cause all the damage you need in a very short window. That's why you'll see boxers right from here, boom, land knockout shots. When people throw their hooks, a lot of times they load this hand up, boom, to swing it. They load that hand up. You don't need to do that. From right here, I can load my hip, but if I turn my hip over, boom, I get all the power I need to land that shot. So here's the drill that I'm going to give you. I've got my fists together. I'm going to rotate my back foot until I point my back elbow straight forward, okay? If you look at my feet, I should be in the position that I would normally be in for a cross. Then I'm gonna come up, I'm gonna rotate, turn my front foot. So if you can see my front foot, it's now pigeon-toed in, just like on my cross. So now I'm gonna sit down just a little bit here. So I come up, rotate, sit. Up, rotate, sit. Up, rotate, sit. Okay? I like to have you point with your elbows because as soon as I have people do this with punches, they just start going like this. And it's like, what happened to the feet? This is all feet. I want here, here. I sit down, sit down. Then you can do it with the hands. Hands. Notice I'm also not coming back to the middle and then going back to the middle and then going. I'm linking the two movements. Linking the two movements. Feeling it with the hip. On my hook, my elbow is level. Drill number 3. Now we're going to do a drill for our rear leg round kick. Field trip time. You need something that you can balance on. I'm going to take my back leg and I'm going to put it up on the bag like this. I'm just going to balance. I'm going to lean on the bag, let it hold me up. Then from here, all I'm going to do is 3 things. 1, I'm going to turn my back foot until it's completely facing the opposite way. So my heel is pointed at the bag. Let's see, I'm going to come up on the bag. My foot is like this, pointing at the bag. Okay, so maybe that'll be the thumbnail. What the heck is he teaching? 2, my knee is going to be level with my ankle. So if it's like this, it goes here. If it's like this, it comes up. I want this to be level. And then 3, my support leg is going to contract. I'm going to lift the heel and bend the knee. So it's like a spring, it's getting spring loaded. I'm here. Then I'm just gonna hang out. And then I'm going to push off the bag into my stance. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna go boom, like that. We gotta push off the bag. Getting that hip involved is going to be important. I call this my JKD yoga drill because when I do this with people, they go, oh my gosh, oh, pop. And it ends up being a very good stretch for their mobility. So practice this. A lot of times when people kick, they don't engage their hip. They just kind of do this, like that. So this is going to get me comfortable with getting my hip all the way over, almost like I'm trying to point my butt at the bag. Okay, so I get my leg up, hip up. I hang out there, let my legs get used to it, and then I push off, okay? I just want you to do that maybe 5 reps, take a minute off, do another 5 reps, take a minute off. Then, as you get comfortable, start going through the motion and never stopping, but I want you to feel almost like a spring. You're gonna bounce off the bag. So I turn, 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 bounce off. That spring is loading, 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 bounce off. Loading, 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 bounce off. Just like that. So now I'm going to show you how each of these drills apply on the bag. So the first drill we took was step stomp. I step in and then I stomp the floor. The next drill was this one here, okay? This is linking our cross with our hook. Do 10 reps of just doing one then the other. Cross, hook, cross, hook, just like that. Then go cross hook. Then finally, cross hook, cross. Just like that. Oh my gosh, I did not warm up. So now, the rear leg round kick. So the drill was I was rotating and then pushing back off the bag. Here it is, using it on the bag. Push. 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 Now, bonus, I'll give you one combo to work that works everything we just practiced. And that is what my guys know as the 4 count. Jab, cross, hook, rear kick. So we put all the techniques into one seamless combo. Two more. Oh my gosh. If you liked what you learned today, then I want to invite you to join me for my Fit Warrior Challenge. It's a 21-day challenge where you're going to get in shape, start to work yourself out. Over the next 21 days, I'm gonna give you everything you need, including nutrition. If you're like me, you probably have a little bit to lose after the holidays. And for those who want to do this, I'm gonna go live on YouTube to go over just very basic Jeet Kune Do lessons 3 times a week for this 21 days. So you can join me on YouTube and do this together with me. I'll create some sort of link. I'm not sure what day we're gonna start, but I'll probably have it somewhere on the screen what day we're starting this. If this is something you'd be interested in, go to the description, click the link, you can sign up. I'll keep you abreast through email and probably just email, maybe text as well if you give me your number. All right, guys, bye.